And as a people, you know, we had so many so-called religious teachers, black power teachers, or spiritual teachers, or whatever you want to call it, that came. And I'm gonna exclude Malcolm because I know he was going to get to the point. You know, he was going to get to this anyways. But we as a people are going to have to learn how to embrace this, embrace our, you know, culture. And that's dealing with all aspects, more than just music. But music is the overlining principle. You know, we're dealing with tones, overtones, frequencies, you know, so pitches, you know, it's all dealing with sound and manipulation, creating orchestras and harmonies and economic backing in order to have their own separate location to do their business from. Now, it seems that mugs don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really want a mug to do, or a certain ethnicity, which is the so-called African Americans, they say. We know that's not who the African Americans really are. You know, the African Americans is one who came from Africa and came over here recently type shit. We talking about the real woolly-haired black men and women that they seen over here when they got over here in America or America. Now, being that these beings it's called all kind of things: the Moorish Americans, the Washita Native Americans, you know, just something that, you know, correlates to, or that just goes with the indigenous people here in the wilderness North America. Now, what they don't want you to know, or what they don't want you to do, is to actually unite once again and overcome the toxic relationship that was put out for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a toxic relationship in different forms. And so you became accustomed to it, and you learn to adapt to those harsh environments. So now that the relationship's over, you don't really realize that it's some type of Stockholm syndrome that is embedded into you now. What that means is that the Stockholm is you cling on to something that's not even there, that pretty much hurt your ass. So you're clinging on to that. And so they know psychologically how deep that shit's entranced in your motherfucking psyche, that's going to be hard as hell for you to break away, even though they done lift the gates up, you know? Now, with certain situations, it's harder, you know, legally, when you're dealing with, you know, the right to travel, and mud's taking away your right on the paper, you know what I'm saying, to move around and things of that nature. Then, you know, you have to get a little bit, you know, get a little bit more intricate with the shit. But when you're dealing with, you know, these muds not allowing you to actually grow up under their umbrella, you know, up under their whole little shit. So it's like, what is you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What is you gonna do? So when us as, you know, the people come together, I'm talking about the conscious ones, the right ones that's on the same frequencies, when you're together, you're gonna have to know how to birth and bury your dead. And to have this, you're gonna have to have land. Now, this one's down in Mississippi, because this is one of the blackest places, and this is where it's the awakening to take place, the supreme one. So we had, you know, graveyards. We knew how to bury our dead down there. When we get to different parts of the continent, or, you know, of the United States, we allow other beings to have their way with our people, with our loved ones, in a very sacred time. The shit is really fucked up. I mean, they know when babies get murdered and killed, they had their way with them. They don't honor the transition, especially of our people. If they don't honor you in life, what makes you think they're gonna honor you in death? This shit is real, man. You're in reality, in this twilight zone, the outer limits. It's more than just mourning, putting the body in the ground, Man, there's blessings to this. This is why you get to the right location and the right frequencies, the right vibe, the right tribe, the light tribe, and we're establishing from birth to death, which nothing like it was before. All new. And this is for anyone. I recommend this for anyone. If we don't see each other in the physical, you know we already together up there. So we got to do is just unite our web of our mind and our thoughts and tune into those ethers of the higher realms and connect. So it's imperative that we birth and bury. All right, so I love you. Peace. And if you're new, you know, stick around. Shit, we be working out, eating good and drinking good juices and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be lively. But other than that, I say peace, I love you, and subscribe.